What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Angel. Welcome to Universal Strength, where we transcend today for better tomorrows. In today's video, I want to show you this really cool Web 3.0 app called STEPN and how you can actually make money going out for a walk, a run, or a jog. Stick around. Yeah, I couldn't believe it myself that there was actually a blockchain app that was allowing you to be able to make money while you go out for a walk, a jog, or a run. And this is called the STEPN app. Now, basically, STEPN is a Web 3.0 application that utilizes NFTs in order to be able to make money when you go out for your walk, your jog, or your run. Now, all of this is dependent upon your fitness level, and what I would like to say is that if you do decide to look into STEPN, go out and read their white paper, because it will let you know everything you need to know that I might miss in this video in order to be able to make the most efficient plan for your investment, because this is, as it sounds, it is actually an investment and does require a decent amount of money to be able to partake in STEPN. So how this works out is you would want to look and see whereabouts your fitness level is. For the most part, for myself, I've actually gone off and got a jogger, mainly because I actually plan to run or jog, for an hour and a half, which is the maximum amount of time that you can spend in STEPN and make cryptocurrencies in. Now, that currency is actually called green Satoshi tokens, and as you can see here with the jogger, what it is saying is that you have to keep your cadence at 4 to 10 kilometers per hour, and for every energy that you spend, you get about 5 green Satoshi tokens. Now, you can increase your energy, and in order for you to be able to increase your energy, you're going to actually want to own an entire wardrobe of sneakers. From what I understand, in order to get the maximum amount of time that you can earn in STEPN, is you need to own 30 sneakers. Me personally, I'm not actually building my plan around this ideology. I am actually just going to be getting the minimum amount of sneakers necessary in order to be able to get 20 minutes worth of time walked. So then that way I can get out my initial investment before I go any further with the game, before I start sinking more money into it. Now, what's really cool about these sneakers is that you actually have stats that you get to work upon them. So far, from what I understand, the most important stats to start with are efficiency. This enhances your GST earnings, and then resiliency, reduces the repair costs. Now, of course, in later games, it sounds like there might be a potential chance that luck is also going to be playing a big role, mainly because with luck, you're actually going to be getting mystery boxes that give you gems and a little bit more GST. Now, of course, this is something that I'm going to have to be doing my own personal education upon and deep diving a little bit further into the build diversity within STEPN. But personally, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing on resiliency and efficiency. Now, I'm just going to bring you over really quick to a calculator that's just going to show you sort of an estimated GST earning for the day. So just give me 1 second here to pull that up. All right, so let's just say you decide that you're going to buy yourself a common sneaker. You're going to make it a jogger. With the jogger, you're going to be able to power walk or jog to be able to make your green Satoshi tokens. At the beginning, you are only going to have 2 daily energy. That means that you're only going to be getting paid for 10 minutes worth of work. And what that works out to be is a daily income of 10.5 GST, and that is after you repair your shoe. Now, the cool thing is about this game is that it is constantly utilizing GST, and while it burns GST, it's sort of what creates the economy in and around the game, because ultimately, even though GST is a infinite currency on the market, it is constantly being burned in every action that you do throughout the network, which kind of keeps it so that the inflationary aspect of it is under control. Now, if you look here, 10.5 green Satoshi tokens I'd like to just take an opportunity to show you that right now, currently on CoinGecko, on the market cap, green Satoshi tokens are going for $5.21. So if you were to make, with the bare minimum of investment of just buying one sneaker, leveling it up to level 9, you're going to be making roughly $54.70 in green Satoshi tokens per day that you go out for a walk or a run. Now, I don't know about you, but this is actually really amazing, because when have you ever been able to make money going out for a walk or a run or a jog or anything of that nature? As someone who loves fitness and who wishes to build his entire life around helping people become the strongest versions of themselves, this personally felt like a no-brainer. This was something that I needed to look into for myself, mainly because, you know, I'm not going to lie, I am a very healthy person. I appreciate and love lifting weights and becoming stronger, but ultimately I've lost the interest of doing cardio, mainly because it's just having abs is not really something I care about having, and I get enough benefit from lifting heavy weights and pursuing strength gains in the gym that I really don't feel it's really necessary to do any cardiovascular work. But with STEPN, it has really encouraged me to get out there and just go out for a nice 20-minute brisk walk. And, obviously I'm going to be making some videos on this in the future, but I just really wanted to share this with you guys, that there's this cool ass application out there on the cryptocurrency platforms that actually allow you to make a decent amount of money. Now, let's just kind of take a quick look at what it would be like if you actually managed to level up this shoe to maximum potential. So first things first, the most expensive concept to this is actually maxing your daily energy up to 20, because this is going to require 30 shoes. And what's crazy about the shoe situation is that if you look here on Magic Eden, they are currently being sold from anywhere from 8.9 to as much as like 33 Solana. And it's quite a lot of money. It's $130 roughly per Solana right now. So this shoe is anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. So not a cheap endeavor. And I do not in any way invite anybody to do anything that I'm suggesting here. This is just me looking at this and finding it very interesting. So do not take this as financial advice and do your own research. Okay, so maximum energy of 20. That means I have 30 sneakers, and then a maximum level of 28 is currently the level cap, mainly because 20, 29, and 30 required green, GMT tokens. And so these GMT tokens are actually going to be supported by Binance, which is going to add some security into the game, because Binance is one of the world's largest exchanges for cryptocurrencies, and having Binance back this STEPN app is going to allow for a stability within the currency. So what's really interesting is GMT, even though it is not tradable or it is not purchasable in the game or earnable in the game, it is currently still being purchased on the market for $1.29. It is currently up 35% since this week, which is absolutely amazing, on a total pump right now. So that's really great, and I can't wait to see this being utilized in the actual game. So in the future, you're going to have a choice between either earning green Satoshi tokens or GMT tokens, and that's going to be based upon level 28 and higher. Okay, so let's just get back to this calculator here. Let's just say you get to level 28. Let's just say you have 20 daily energy, and we're going to stick it at the common sneaker, because I think that that's where everybody is going to be starting, unless you are an absolute OG and you're able to afford a rare or a uncommon sneaker. So anyway, we're going to go down here. We're going to optimize. As you can see, it's recommending a resilience of 14 and efficiency of 118, which is going to allow you to make 168.59 GST. I'm just going to round that up to 169, and we're going to put 169 into this here calculator, and what it is saying is that you can be making $880 per day. That is some massive returns. Now, what's made me personally feel very secure about this whole endeavor, and why I've personally decided to jump down this bandwagon, is because you are actually able to take your GST and you are able to convert it into USDC, which is a stable coin that is backed by the American dollar. Now, of course, that can be argued and we can deep dive into stable coins, but ultimately, I personally believe that cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and we are ultimately investing into the new Internet of Things. We are essentially investing into what is going to make the .com bubble look like an absolute joke. And if you're somebody that has the opportunity to get in on this at an earlier time, you may just be benefiting from one of the largest wealth transfers of all time. Now, what I can say is that if you do not have any financial capital to be able to throw into some NFT such as this, what I will say is that they are going to be implementing a renting platform that's going to allow you to be able to rent out your NFTs. And what's really cool about this is for someone like myself who's an early adopter, I'm going to be able to rent out my shoe so that somebody will be getting 30% of the daily rewards, and then I will be making 70%. Now, I don't know how that platform is going to be made and what the future infrastructure is in and around that. Like, for example, am I going to be able to rent out an infinite amount of shoes and just make constant daily passive income, or am I only going to be able to rent out a certain amount of my energy, which is going to then kind of put like a little bit of a cap on what I can expect to be making? So, for example, let's just say I get to a level 20 sneaker, I have an hour and a half worth of game time that I can play. Because for every energy, I believe it is 5 minutes. So I believe that's how that works. So ultimately 5 times 20. Hold on, let me just do the math on that. Yeah, so 100 minutes, that's exactly what it is. Hour and 30 minutes. Basically, chances are if I go out for a hour-long walk or jog, then you can take 30 minutes of that and rent out that last remainder bit of your energy for 70% of its total income, which is absolutely fine by me, because ultimately, I mean, going out for an hour and a half worth of exercise, walk or run or jog or whatever, every day can be kind of a little bit challenging. So of course, having the option of renting off 30 minutes of your total, or even an hour, can be huge, right? So anyway, I'm still learning a whole bunch about this. I've personally gone out for several runs. I'll link a little picture of that up in the video here in a second. And so far it's been really lucrative. I've got a little bit of a strategy where I'm going to be trying to keep my level at 9, because I've noticed that the cost to be able to continue to raise this up is a lot of money, and to get to level 28, it's going to cost around $2,800. So I'm keeping my current level at 9, and I'm keeping my energy level currently at 4. This 4 level energy gives me 20 minutes of paid time, which is a perfect amount of exercise and working out and whatnot to be able to see results in weight loss and an increase in fitness level. So I personally am going to be keeping myself at level 9 with a 4 daily energy, which is going to be giving me 20.99 daily income. Now, if you just kind of quickly go over and look at the green Satoshi token for that, we're just going to round it to 21. We're making $109.41 every time that I go out for a walk. So I have seen these numbers, and I have seen and moved this over to a stable coin in order to be able to recoup my investment. I usually don't like sharing my financials with everybody, but because this is so new and such a revolutionary way to get into shape and to better your lives, I just can't help but share this information. And of course, when it becomes entirely free and people can rent, I think the more people that know about this, the better. And so, I'm going to be releasing future videos and sort of showcasing it all. It's probably going to be pretty boring, mainly because for the next 2 or 3 months, it's going to be the same strategy. I am not going to be leveling up my shoe in any way until I see my initial investment is covered for, before I go any further with this. It is really exciting today to see that it's up 20% since I started or since I joined. So I've only been doing this for about 4 days now, and to see that the market is pumping is a really good feeling. And yeah, so anyway, I really do believe that we are in the greatest financial shift of all time. I think cryptocurrencies are here to stay. I would not be invested in this if I didn't believe in it. And ultimately, that leads me down to one of my statements here is that you should only do this if this is something you believe in, and you should be doing your own research. You know, what's really cool is STEPN actually has a white paper that you can go into and educate and learn. And with this particular white paper, what's really cool is that if you join their Discord server, they actually have a contest where you can answer a questionnaire that enters you in for a chance to win an NFT. But it's all based upon their white paper. So you're going to want to educate yourself on the mechanics of the game and what this white paper has in terms of tokenomics and so on and so forth to teach you how to play this game. You need to be level 5 in the Discord channel, and you have to invite 3 friends in order to partake in the questionnaire. So this is where I'm leaving a link down below for anybody who wants to join the Discord channel. You'd be helping me out by clicking that link in order to register for the Discord channel. When you do, I actually get an invite rank, and that's going to be necessary in order for me to be able to partake in this questionnaire. If I win any free NFTs, I might even have giveaways and gifts that, you know, will help other people get involved in the community. And if you have any questions about STEPN, please leave the comments down below your questions, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And if I don't know the answer, of course, I will find it and I'll let you guys know. And yeah, so check this out, right? Getting paid for going out for a walk, jog, or run. I invite you guys to do your own research and check it out, and I'll be seeing you in the next future videos in and around STEPN. Take care.